Oh, looks like you and me get along great. Like, we both like to, how do you say, chill?
Yeah.
And just, like, listen to podcasts and laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Thanks,
saying?
Stoner Max.
So I've been chilling, like, all morning. I've actually been chill boxing, if you should say. And I cannot wait for the full show because it's about to happen.
Can you tell them what show they found?
Oh,
Max?
yeah. You found Brooke and Heffrey. That was a joke. It's actually Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah. That was good.
Anyway.
Okay.
And so the full show happens, I believe, once I stop talking.
Yeah, right now.
Please.
Oh, okay. So, hasta luego, enjoy.
Alexis, I think I already know your answer to this question. Why are we laughing already?
Because we were laughing before we started.
We were already making fun of Alexis before we got on her, giving her a hard time.
We were giving her a hard time for understanding things.
Yeah.
And she did understand something for once.
Well, this isn't about understanding. I just wanted to ask
you.
you, and I think I know the answer. How much money is too much to spend on your upcoming wedding?
Wait,
Whoa.
does there have to be too much?
Exactly.
Oh my God, are you serious?
There's no budget. Yes, there is.
Did I just hear her shout, "Make the Monopoly man cry"? I figured.
Basically.
Meanwhile, Brooke bought her wedding dress with a Highlights magazine BOGO coupon.
You've been saving up for
I am
years.
not even lying. My flower lady actually worked full-time at the liquor store in my town. That is not a lie.
So that you could get a deal on the booze at your wedding.
Oh, I should have used her for that.
Oh, you did?
You didn't do that?
No.
Oh, you had an open
Dang,
bar,
I had
too.
another friend that was in the wine. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious how you all feel about the lady who's making news today. Her name is Lena Gailey, and she just got over 3 million followers on TikTok when she shared her unboxing video showing off her custom-made Disney and Vera Wang Minnie Mouse wedding ears.
Wait, she wore these on her wedding day?
She is going to wear them on her upcoming wedding day. Here's
Vera
a picture
Wang.
of her Vera Wang Minnie Mouse ears.
Are these diamonds?
They have acrylic crystals, synthetic pearls,
I was gonna say the pearls,
and
too.
442 glass crystals in there, all hand-stitched onto a black velvet headband.
But all you can see is the
my.
mini ears to me.
They cost $600 for the Minnie Mouse
not
Vera
that
Wang
bad.
That's actually
ears.
not bad.
Okay.
A veil usually costs much more than that.
Lena said she wanted to get the Vera Wang ears to match her Vera Wang dress.
Now that's got to be pricey.
Doesn't Vera Wang ever step in and say, no, you can't do Minnie Mouse ears with this camera?
Don't bring my brand down.
Yeah.
It's caused a lot of controversy online. Some people, like Brooke, hate the idea. Other people are like, it's your wedding.
That's what I
You should
feel.
celebrate the way that you want to celebrate.
Yes.
I mean, it's got to match the dress.
It
so.
feels like a bad tattoo.
Oh.
Wow.
You know,
Oh my
someday
gosh.
you'll like look back at the pictures and be like, God, why did they let me do that?
Get married in the happiest place on earth.
It's a woman's wedding day. Are you seriously hating on it?
Brooke's just mad because she had devil horns on for her wedding day.
I just don't understand it.
All right. But maybe you
Okay.
would understand a Vera Wang shock collar that we could all wear.
Ooh, now that's escapism.
So at least we can get electrocuted in style. Give us a fancy, overpriced trivia that we can answer, Jake.
Over the last few days, we've been trying out a true or false trivia game. But maybe the hardest part has been just coming up with a title that the host can understand.
Yeah.
We've tried bunk or no bunk, debunk or double bunk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we have settled on the uninspired Alexis's Gen Z suggestion of cap or no cap.
Which makes the most sense.
It's the easiest.
Not really, though.
It does.
No, it does.
In her words, it's chickadee chicken hot.
So I don't know why she talks like that. Wow.
She's weird. I don't understand
so
it. Let's
weird.
just
Yeah.
do it and play another
much
round
like-
of cap or no cap. You'll each be read a statement and have to tell me if it's cap or no cap. Once again, cap is false, no cap is true.
Yes.
The last person standing without a wrong answer gets to choose who will receive the shock. And we'll start with Miss Chickadee Chicken herself, Alexis.
Okay.
Alexis, humans cannot catch warts from kissing toads. Cap or no cap?
Oh, Brooke is the perfect
Ooh.
person to ask about this.
How many have you kissed, Brooke?
Do toads actually have warts? Like, I'm being honest. I don't know if they're like legit warts or
Yeah.
if those are just like bumps on their little amphibian skin.
No,
I have
told
no
you,
idea.
if you kiss
I don't
him, do
know.
they turn into a prince or do you turn into a
Oh, yeah.
frog?
That's definitely no cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because
That's how Prince Harry
like,
was born.
But in the movies, I'm saying you don't kiss them and then you don't get warts in the movies.
Oh,
Well,
right.
not on your face.
I
but
love
on
Definitely
your
believe the
ears.
movies.
Go with that.
I'm going to say it's cap, Jake.
Alexis says cap. That's no cap.
Oh, wow, you can?
It's an old myth. Experts say there's no way you can catch warts from a frog.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't remember your
yeah,
statement.
yeah.
Let's all go
can't
down to
get
the
it.
pond after this and
Yeah.
try it out.
Alexis is
Yeah.
up for being shocked. Let's go to Jose.
Imagine kissing a frog with tongue, though.
Jose, there are more fake flamingos in the world than there are real ones. Cap or no cap?
Oh, that's a crazy question.
This reminds me of my gang back in middle school.
The flamingos?
What gang?
We were the Pink Flamingo Banditos. And we would go around planting fake flamingos on people's front lawns with signs
Ooh,
being like, you've been
scary.
hit by the Pink Flamingo Banditos.
They're now known,
Private school gangs.
they're now
I
known
can't
as
tell
Hell's
if you're
Angels.
being serious
I'm
or not.
100% serious.
I think that is no cap.
Jose says no cap. That's no cap.
Yeah!
There are only
Nice.
2 million flamingos in the world, and millions are produced commercially every single year.
And used by the Pink Flamingo Banditos.
That's right. Jose's moving on. Brooke, Maine is the closest U.S. state to Africa. Cap or no cap?
Oh, gosh,
Oh.
the globe always screws me up. This
Maine
round
is so far
Earth-
north.
Brooke, it's flat,
I
so it should be
know,
easy.
But the problem is that we always see just a flat map, right? So
Yeah.
like it may. I'm actually gonna say that's no cap. I think because of the curvature of the Earth,
may be
it's
right.
actually closer.
Brooke says no cap. That's no cap.
Yay! Smart.
Nice.
The lighthouse on Quaddy Head is 3,154 miles from the tip of Africa.
Cool.
Good old quaddy head.
Brooke moves on. Jeffrey, hair and fingernails continue to grow after you die. Cap or no cap?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Oh.
I feel like it's a wives' tale, old wives' tale.
I mean, only for a short period of time, right?
Yeah.
Because if people were dead for 100 years, they'd find skeletons with just giant fingernails.
Yeah, the
Right.
You'd have
wives
some
would-
nice hair.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they grow forever afterwards, but maybe for
Like
a little
day or
while.
two, maybe.
I'm going to say it's true.
Jeffrey
No,
says
you can't
No.
say true.
Say it right.
It's
What-
no cap.
Jeffrey says no
There it
cap.
is.
That's cap.
Oh.
It may look like they keep growing because the skin around a person's nails retract, but it doesn't actually
Oh,
grow.
that makes
There we
sense.
go.
Oh, optical illusion.
Brooke and Jose, you're the ones up here.
All right, just like yesterday.
Jose, applesauce was the first food consumed in space. Cap or no cap?
I have read that applesauce has been eaten in space, so I can confirm, but I don't know if it was the first food.
I would think they would have something with more protein in it, though. Like, you know, applesauce is just sugar, basically.
Yeah, where's
Yeah,
the
but
dino
there's-
nuggets in
there's-
space?
Yeah.
That'd be so
vitamins.
cute if one got free.
Oh,
And it's like-
We have a T-Rex in the aquarium.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say that that's no cap.
Jose says no cap. That's no cap.
Yay!
Brooke, if you get this wrong, Jose's picking who gets shocked. Your statement, a snail can sleep for 3 years. Cap or no cap?
Whoa. Do snails even live for 3 years? Like, that's my problem there. I can't imagine a snail living that long.
They have their own homes on their back.
And snails are like the ninjas of the animal world.
They just out of
They're
nowhere.
ju-
they're
you
there.
don't see them, and then all of a
Except for-
sudden it's like,
touching
bam, there's
you,
a snail.
yeah. How'd it get
That's
so close?
true. Where
and
are
they're
they all
so
year?
slow. So how did that happen?
I know, it's amazing.
I'm going to say it's cap.
Brooke says cap. That's no cap.
Oh, really?
Snails need moisture to survive and stay wet, and if it's not moist in the world, they can hibernate for 3 straight years.
Stay
They
underground.
just like get dried up and wait it out.
Yeah, wait in the
Ew.
show. Jose, you didn't get any wrong, so you're picking who gets shocked.
It's amazing.
I think based on the fact that they tried to break the rules, I'm gonna go Jeff gets shocked.
Yeah.
For the third
dare
day in
you
a
say
row.
true?
no cap.
Yay.
You guys are unoriginal here. Well, I'm going to take another shock to the throat. And somebody wanted to hear Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
Well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me, even if you can't ask.
Yeah.
Good for you. You're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that.
God, that song
Good
is so
work.
passive aggressive.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's your shock collar question of the day. No cap.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
When you're boarding a plane, we all have the same thoughts.
Okay.
Window or aisle? Fish or chicken?
Wait, what class are you sitting in? 'Cause I get pretzels or no pretzels.
Yeah.
You recline all the way back into the person's lap or just halfway?
All the way. I always recline that bad boy.
I would like it to request a scalp massage.
That'd be awesome.
Turns out there's something that we're all missing.
What's that?
Because for the last decade, one of our listeners says he's been leaving something valuable on every single plane he's taken
What?
that could make you instantly rich.
What?
No way.
Even Brooke said it would change the way that she travels from here on out. And that's not including leaving her children behind at another airport.
I tried that only once, Jeffrey. I don't know why you have to hang it over my head.
I know. They fly them back to you, even when you do. We're going to hear the secret from the person himself in a brand new mass speaker coming up right now.
You don't know me.
A confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Got a text into 78592 that says, when I was a kid, I used to break all the chocolate bars in the aisles at the grocery store, then put them back on the shelf for other people to buy.
No, that's so satisfying.
I don't know. Keep them out of the tortilla chip aisle, though, okay?
There really are some truly evil people in this
Absolutely.
world.
Yeah.
It is evil.
And we want those evil people on this show telling us firsthand about all the deranged, twisted, unforgivable things that they've done in their past.
Yeah, we do.
We're even willing to hide your identity while you do it. And one of our most evil listeners is ready to come clean about their past. They've chosen the fake name Luke. So, Luke, welcome to Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, thanks for having me.
How did you not start that with the villain laugh?
I was
After that
thinking
intro, I'm very disappointed.
I know, you even have the voice changer on. It would have been perfect.
Mwahahaha.
There we go, Luke. There we go.
Half-hearted evil laugh. That's all right. Voice changer is on, Luke. You are now the mass speaker. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Tell us your confession.
So it was probably about 15 years ago. I'm not proud of this, but...
Wow.
I love when dudes are like, haha, not proud of this, but I am.
Big grin on their face as they're telling the
exactly.
story.
Let me brag.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened 15 years ago?
I was dragged off an airplane.
Oh. You were that guy?
Well, I don't think I was that guy. I know I wasn't that guy, but I was dragged off an airplane. So.
Wait, that was...
happened?
I can't even believe that was happening 15 years ago. I thought that was more of a modern day
Yeah. What happened, dude?
So thankfully, this was like right before all those like cell phone videos of people being dragged off a plane.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't some sort of Karen situation or anything like that. There was this dude who was sitting in the aisle seat. And there was this mom who had her 4-year-old son, and she wanted to switch and sit next to her son, and the guy wouldn't switch. He said, I paid for the aisle seat for a reason. And there was this, they were by themselves, and the mom wanted to sit next to, and so I just said, hey, sir.
But come on, the mom could have taken the middle seat instead. You know what I mean? Like,
oh,
they probably could have.
You're
like,
with the guy not letting the children sit next to his mom.
Well, it's like if the kid has a middle seat, then the mom should switch her aisle seat instead of asking the guy to. Anyway.
Yeah, that kid should have flown alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what I saw was just a kid who was scared to fly, and this dude was preventing that kid from being next to his mom. So I was like, that's not cool. So I just said, hey, listen, it's a simple ask. The dude got, he got heated, stood up, started yelling at me. I of course, was like, I'm not just going to sit here and let this guy yell at me. I stood up. He started shoving me. I didn't shove him back, but they brought on security. I was drug out, not drug out on the ground, but they grabbed me. They roughed, they roughed me up. They grabbed you by your arms.
Oh my God.
Oh, they do?
Maybe it was that mom's plan the whole time to get the whole aisle to herself. I mean, what happens after you get off the plane? Do they book you for another flight, or do you just have to eat the cost?
When does the cavity search come in?
I wasn't arrested. There's it's a police station at the airport, so they detain you there. And I was detained for probably about 7 hours.
Whoa.
And then I eventually was able to get back on a flight. But I sued because I didn't do anything wrong.
Wait, who did you sue?
Who'd you sue? The kid?
The airline. The kid.
He's like, no, I found the kid and fought him.
Okay. You sued the airlines?
I sued the airline because, I was just simply asking this man politely. He's the one who got physical. I didn't do any of that, but I was still treated like a criminal.
Yeah, a flight attendant could have stepped in and said, hey, let's all get back to our seats or something.
And it is crazy. As a mom with 2 little ones, it's crazy. When you go to book a flight and it's full and you literally have to, I'm like, well, I'm putting my kid in seat 12. Good luck to whoever's next to him.
Yeah.
It's so strange that they even allow that.
They should just put the kids up in the overhead compartment.
Yeah. I was going to go with the luggage down below. You're kinder than me, Jose.
The compartment's locked. They're safe.
Yeah, come on. You can knock if you need some water.
I mean, whatever happened with the lawsuit, Luke?
Yeah, that's true.
So there was a number of years that we litigated, and then after that time, the airline, they settled. I got 10 years of VIP travel,
Oh, you're like an instant diamond member.
But they secretly hate you. Like they have like a list of people that they hate.
Probably.
It's planes of only children.
Yeah.
We're going to Disneyland again.
Where's the coolest place you've gone?
I've been all over the world. I've taken full advantage of it. I went to Japan.
Cool.
I went to South Africa. I went to Patagonia.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome,
That
dude.
is amazing.
oh man! Now I want to get in a fight with a dude on the plane.
You have
if it's
kids.
gonna-
You could make this happen.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooke's instigating. She's like, I have 5 children scattered throughout this whole plane. Who wants some?
So actually, this is my biggest confession.
Oh.
In addition to the travel package, they also give me a cash settlement.
Oh, my
I've
God.
been trying to pay it forward every time I've been on a flight. And you know those puke bags that they put in the the little pouch there? I slip $100 into it, hoping that people just find it. It brightens their day and makes their trip a little bit easier and better.
You're puking on a $100 bill. And
You-
you're like,
Yikes,
wait a
yeah.
minute.
You seriously do that?
Yeah.
How many hundreds got thrown out because you're putting them in the puke bag?
Well, they don't replace them unless
Yeah,
they're used.
they leave them there.
So I kind of see
I use the
that.
tops of them for like gum and stuff sometimes, and then I put
Oh,
my gum on it.
Brooke has thrown away thousands of dollars.
You're like the Robin Hood of the sky now.
That's cool.
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, nice. Thank
You
you.
said that was 15 years ago, so your VIP status is up. Are you now trying to pick fights on planes
He needs to
to renew your
get his next
diamond?
passage.
No, it worked out well in the end, but it was the biggest headache.
And like you said, you've done your travels.
You'd end up on
Sure.
TikTok now.
Yeah.
Make a video.
In a bad way.
Yeah.
And just back to the $100 bills. Do you tend to sit in the aisle seats?
Yeah.
Are you a middle guy,
True.
window?
I'm gonna check all
I just
the
need to
puke bags
know.
now.
He's still flying first class.
I'm a
Jeffrey.
window seat guy.
All
Good to
right.
know.
I'm booking some window seats coming up. Then text in to 78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you the next mass speaker. Phone taps coming up next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Today is Prank a Coworker Day.
Oh, that's always fun.
So, Jose, that coffee you drank earlier,
Oh no.
you'll find out what it was in probably just a couple
I've
minutes
had
here.
like 5 cups. No, don't do that to me.
He's
Jeff.
already in the bathroom enough.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hopefully
Jeffrey.
it's the other way where I'm constipated
Yeah.
now.
Look, I only bring it up because one of our listeners reached out to us asking us to prank her coworker, who
Okay.
every day buys a smoothie from a certain smoothie shop near their office. And we're going to reach out to her and let her know today's order is going to take a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's for a great reason. Not even good, great.
Yes.
Wow.
You're
I
going
bet.
to hear it in your brand new phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Dude, you got to go faster, man. It's not fast enough.
I'm trying. Okay.
Pick it up.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry, this is Henry from City Smoothies. Is this Suzanne?
Yes, it is.
You placed an order with us about 20 minutes ago for a banana strawberry blast with an immunity boost?
Yeah?
Okay, perfect. I just need to let you know it is going to take a little bit longer than we thought. We do apologize.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What's the sound? Are you guys like under construction or something? What's going on?
Oh, no. We're just busy making our smoothies by hand.
What do you mean by hand?
Well, technically by foot, actually, today.
What?
The groaning is distracting. Kevin, can you keep that down? I mean, keep running, but just be quiet. There you go. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that, ma'am.
Well, what's going on? What do you mean by foot? This is not normal. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
so I probably should explain. You know how we're popular for our green smoothies?
Yeah?
Well, we wanted to go green with the entire company and stop using regular electricity altogether. And that's why we've hooked up all the smoothie machines to Kevin's treadmill.
Yeah.
To a treadmill? Wait.
Yeah.
Mother Earth.
Yeah, he's running on it. So he's powering the smoothie machines. Or at least he's trying. Not doing a very good job, Kevin. Gotta pick it up, buddy.
I'm so sorry.
So wait, you're telling me that you're not using like electricity, like your blenders are not plugged into the wall.
Yeah, completely off the grid.
You're actually making this dude run on a treadmill?
Well, yeah, I mean, sort of. I'm not making him do it, though. He wants to do this. He volunteered.
I'm trying.
Is that even safe? I mean, is this like legal?
You know what? Those are great questions. I don't really have the answer to those right now, but maybe I'll go look them up after my shift's over.
Maybe you should have looked that that up before you started making him run on a treadmill to mix your smoothies.
Again, sorry to correct you, keep correcting you on this, but I'm not making him do this. He's happy to do it.
It doesn't sound like he's happy to do it.
He wants to do it to save the earth.
I love the earth. I love Mother Nature.
You hear that? He's going so green right now, he's not even wearing underwear.
That's chafing. It actually kind of hurts.
It's chafing, but you're dedicated. I appreciate it,
That's
buddy.
definitely not up to restaurant standards, I can tell you that.
Well, we're not really a restaurant. We're just a smoothie shop, you know.
Yeah, but you're serving food, and are you serious?
It's blended up food, though, so I don't know if that counts.
I don't.
Anyway, by the looks of what's in your blender right now, I would say yours is going to be ready in about 2 hours or so.
2 hours? No, that's not okay. I thought you just meant a few minutes.
We can do this. Finish line.
Okay.
No.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put you on speaker here, and you can yell at him and try to motivate him. Tell him that you want your smoothie to be made faster. Here we go.
I'm absolutely not going to do that. No.
It's okay. Don't.
No.
I'm getting lightheaded. I really need you to motivate me. Please.
You guys,
tell me the
no.
most motivational thing you've ever thought of.
He wants to be
Get off
motivated.
the treadmill.
That's not motivating.
Just tell him that you want your smoothie now.
No, I want him to be okay.
I can do this. I can do this.
There you go.
Stop, Kevin.
I can't do this.
Kevin.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Why'd you stop the treadmill?
Yeah.
The orders aren't complete yet.
I don't feel my legs are broken.
You don't get
both my legs and my knees and my ankles.
You don't get a break for another 2 hours, Kevin. Come on now.
My God. Maybe you should call somebody to see about him.
We can do that when his 2 hour break is coming up. Oh, there we go, Kevin. Now you're back. Okay.
Stop.
I'm sorry about that, Suzanne.
Longer break than last
Kevin,
time.
stop.
I put it on hill climber mode.
Are you serious?
My quads. Ow.
That's how you know the smoothies are being blended better.
Oh, what the heck?
Okay, this is crazy. And I'm posting this. This is going to go all over social media, just FYI.
Oh, good. It's going to go on to all of our social media, too.
No, you're going to be shut down.
No, we're going to be putting it on our radio station's social media when we post this prank phone call.
You're what? What did you say?
My name is Jeff from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
And I'm Jose.
Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm just had a heart attack over here. I thought you were like killing this guy in the background.
Okay,
oh my
can we wrap this up? Even fake running is really...
Kevin, get off the treadmill. God.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Despite what everyone listening may think, it actually takes a lot of work to put on this mediocre radio show.
Go. Preach, Jeffrey.
And mediocre, that's a generous term.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Because it's hard to get people to actually answer their phones for second date calls and phone
True.
taps.
So many failed ones.
I blame Gen Z.
Well,
Yeah.
You can blame us. I'm not answering.
sometimes we wait days or weeks to get a response, but nothing compares to what our producer had to go through to make today's closure call happen. Because this all started when one of our listeners received a mysterious message on Facebook.
Whoa.
And what it said was so shocking, she had to find out if it was true.
Oh my God.
And now, after a full year of our producer tracking this person down, trying to convince them to respond, we finally got some answers. And it might be the most emotional email that we've ever had to send. You're going to understand why in your brand new closure call next. We've been doing the closure calls for a while now, but today is a first.
Oh, why?
Because we reached out to someone that our listener has never even met before.
Wait, what?
What the
Never
heck?
seen in person either.
Why would you need closure for someone who is not part of your life at all?
How does that work?
These are good questions that we should ask her, but they desperately need to get closure on this. And from the little bit that I do know, it is a very interesting, very shocking, mysterious story.
Okay,
that
because at
she's got
first I was
caught up in.
thinking, why is our producer picking this person?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's ask some of these questions to Marissa and welcome her to the show. Hey, Marissa, how's it going?
Hey guys, it's going okay. How are you?
Good.
Very-
Confused.
yeah.
Are you like hitting up like Madonna to ask her why she's not making music anymore or something like?
She's actually still making
Isn't she
music.
a lot
is
of
she?
songs lately?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
good
Not that
music.
good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good music. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay,
Yeah.
but maybe
But thanks for the old reference.
we can speculate, but let's just have Marissa tell us what made you email the show for help.
Okay, so this is kind of a crazy story. It kind of blows my mind too, but this chick named Aspen hit me up on instant or direct message.
Okay.
And said she had a crazy story for me.
Did she tell you the story right away, or was it one of those like, I don't know, she's setting you up for a scam or something?
Click the link.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny you mentioned that. I thought it was a scam at first because it was so crazy. But she said she just found out that 30 years ago she was accidentally swapped at birth for another baby at the hospital.
What?
And that baby was me.
What?
Whoa.
Wait, she's claiming. How would she know? What?
Yeah.
Called us swap sisters. I was like, okay, that sounds really weird. Like
Swap sisters?
Dude.
It sounds like a show on TLC.
She's saying your parents aren't your parents, that they're her parents.
Yeah, crazy, right? So I deleted it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
deleted
You
it?
thought it was a scam.
I would have had questions.
No way, dude. I would think it's a...
I mean, you can tell if you're related to it.
Well, I mean, if you do a
you're a
DNA
swab.
test,
Yeah.
I mean, you can do those tests, and a lot of people are finding out stuff like, oh, that's not really my dad, is usually how it goes down.
Oh, Brooke would know. Yeah, totally.
Typically, you know who your mom is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, kind of makes more sense.
She sent me another message and she's like, this is not a scam. So I hit up my parents and I was like, Mom, Dad, can you tell me about this? And they seemed totally shocked.
Well, that's what happens with swap babies. The parents don't know. That's the big, to-do about it, right? It's like back in the day, they'd take the babies into a room. Now you're never separated from your baby after you give birth.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. Unless you ask them to take it away so you can sleep.
So your parents who raised you, they didn't believe it.
They thought it was a scam too, like some elaborate AI thing.
Oh, my gosh. So
Oh,
wait, did you
man.
go to Aspen's page? Could you see any resemblance?
Well, so she sent me some pictures, and what's weird is the photos looked exactly like me of her parents.
Wait, what?
Oh, you look like her parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my God.
I finally wrote back to her, and I was like, how do you know all this information?
Yeah.
And what else can you tell me?
What else can you tell me? Okay. What'd she say?
Her last message was something totally mysterious. She thinks her mom and dad might know about it, but they're so mad at me for bringing it up, they won't talk about it.
Oh. So she's saying she actually doesn't even know all the details. She just knows that their family all knows. It's like some big family secret.
And they don't want to. Wow.
Yeah, I think she might have gotten in trouble for even reaching out to me.
Oh, so
God.
so the fact that they don't want any information or hey, drop it, like that makes it sound like it is legit.
But why would the
Because it's like
parents
stop asking questions. Like
I mean,
on-
I guess like if you have an adult child, right? You've raised them your whole life, and then you just then find out that they were swapped at birth. It's like
you can't just be like, oh, hey, I know you're 23, but we're sending you back to the hospital.
switch.
What's that saying? Like, not knowing is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is
There it
bliss.
is.
Maybe that was
Sure.
their stance on it. So, but like,
Maybe.
How are you feeling?
I'm just kind of freaked out, to be honest. Like, this is the weirdest thing that I think has ever happened to me, if it's true. But
Oh yeah.
and how long has this been going on? You with the back and forth with this girl?
this happened 4 years ago.
Oh,
4 years ago.
Wait, you've been sitting on this for 4 years?
Did you get DNA tested
Yeah.
with your parents?
No, but I think I found my mom on Facebook, but she wouldn't respond.
Wait, you're already calling her my mom?
Wow.
What should she call her, Brooke?
I think just the woman. I don't know what her name is,
You?
but like you know that one for a fact, and two, like your mom is still your mom.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Okay.
You've got to be
your
having
biological mom.
like a whole identity crisis because of this.
And so
Right.
your biological mom wasn't responding to your messages, and that's when you reached out to us?
Right. My supposed biological mom that looks like me.
Oh my gosh. Is
We're
that
on the case.
Wait, is that who you wrote with our producer? You wrote the biological mom with the questions?
Right.
She actually emailed us about a year ago, it turns out, and our producer has been working on this every single week, trying to soften up the mom in order to respond.
Oh, producer Boyd.
Marissa, you know that we wouldn't have you on the show right now if she didn't answer us.
She finally answered after a year?
Yeah, she said stop contacting me.
We got her responses back a couple days ago.
Oh my god, should she
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
Aspen, are you sitting down? Are you in a safe place? Sorry, I mean Marissa.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you
Okay.
should lie down for this one because it could get kind of emotional. But
Whoa.
hopefully
Crazy.
we can help give you some finality when we do your closure call right after this.
Thank you.
Just hold on.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This could be such an emotional closure call. I think we need to have some sad piano music for it.
What? No.
Wait, what? No, I said sad piano, not bad piano. What is this?
Oh, I see the mix-up
Okay.
now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I see.
See,
the
this is why I
mix-up.
have to listen to the music ahead of time. Stop this.
Yeah.
Let me get some sad piano music, please. No, okay, no, this is not sad. This is fast piano.
It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fit the tone.
But
Stop.
Is this your father? I feel like it's an evil.
Bring the music down. No. Sad, like emotional music. Okay.
It's not as
There
sad
we-
after the fast one.
I know.
Yeah,
We're-
I want to go back to the happy one.
We're talking about swapped at birth. It just doesn't feel right anymore.
I mean,
Yes, you missed your window.
you can't
I really
say it with
did.
frustration. You're frustrated at the music.
Yeah, I know.
Now you're
I'm
mad.
not. But swapped at birth. This is something that you don't hear about much anymore, thankfully, because the hospitals are better at not doing it. But 30
Or-
years ago.
Or they're better at hiding it.
Yeah, maybe
You
that's
know?
the case. 30 years ago, though, it did happen to one of our listeners, Marissa, who got a random message on her socials from a girl named Aspen claiming to be her swap sister.
Yeah.
Saying they were accidentally swapped at the hospital and they've been raised by each other's parents for years.
Which, by the way, I wouldn't Google search the term swap sister. I just think that you're going to end up with something that you don't want to see.
That's not an official term.
Yeah.
Aspen came up with it. But
Yeah, it sounds like a
the thing is, the details about it were a little bit sketchy and there was some hesitation to answer
Right.
everything. That's why a year ago, Marissa reached out to us asking if we could contact her biological mom for her and hopefully get her some closure on what really happened.
Usually, if you hit us up a year in advance, we don't get to it just because we're lazy. But apparently, our producer's been working on this a lot.
Yeah, we're running out of time thanks to all the bad piano music, so we better just get to it. We sent 4 questions to Marissa's mom. Marissa, are you ready to hear some answers to this? I know you've been waiting a long time.
Yes, I am.
What musical track do you want him to play behind it when he reads it?
Not important. Why are we focusing
Probably
on
the sound
music?
of your tears in the back, Brooke, when you start crying during this.
I'm joking, Marissa. I mean, this is crazy because, I mean, you're going to finally know, hopefully. You're going to hear from the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a long time coming, just getting some of these answers I've been looking for, you know?
Yeah.
It's just been such a mystery.
Let's get to the first one, and this is going to be the first time I've read the answers to. I was just handed the sheet with what she wrote back.
You needed to pre-read them, Jeff, so that you weren't crying.
Producer Boyd went through all this, I'm sure.
I needed to focus on the piano music is what I needed to do.
Priority.
You
Let's
needed
get to
to
the
focus
first one.
harder so it would have gone better, but sure.
Question 1, we said, your daughter Aspen reached out to me years ago telling me you were my real biological mom.
Right.
Is this true? So she wrote back.
Oh my gosh, are you ready for this?
Yes, please.
Okay, because if you said no, we would have had to stop the segment, and that would have been really annoying.
Or Jeff has to play, y'all ready for this?
Yeah,
Dun,
but
dun, dun.
she wrote back, it is true.
Oh!
But Aspen didn't reach out to you. I did.
Wait, what?
What? I need to calm down. I need to
Wait,
sit down.
I'm
This is
confused.
nuts.
I'm
She says-
confused. So she faked being Aspen?
She says, I
catfished?
made up a fake Facebook account for her because I was too ashamed to speak directly to you.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
gosh.
So is Aspen the girl that you were really swapped with?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Marissa,
Yeah.
Are you okay?
do you have all the answers you need, or would you like to continue?
Hey, check on her. She sounds upset.
Are you okay?
Trying to lighten the mood.
No, it's just shocking. It's amazing and shocking, and I can't thank you guys enough for reaching out to her and helping me. But
I mean, it's not.
So wait, you just believe her straight out the gate? Like, this is a woman who's faking to be Aspen.
yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to believe. I'm really curious to know what she does next.
It sounds like you almost want it to be real.
Well, let's get to the second question, which was, tell me what you know about me getting swapped at birth. How did you find out about that? She wrote back, well, honestly, when I reached out 4 years ago, I made it up.
Oh! What?
Wait.
She says,
Who is she then?
I knew I wanted to speak with you, but I didn't know how to do it without making it seem like I was a terrible parent. Because the truth is, I gave you up for adoption at birth.
Oh, the twists and turns.
She
in
said, I'm
this.
sorry again.
Whoa.
Wait.
So she still is your mom, but it wasn't a swap.
Okay, so she was
Hold
ashamed to
on.
admit the truth.
Did you know you were adopted by your mom? Your parents?
No.
Maybe the parents didn't know that they adopted her.
No, they definitely.
The dad could be in the dark, but the mom would be pretty clear.
There's a lot of paperwork involved, Jeff.
But why would your parents not come clean with you when you approach them about being swapped at birth? They would know you were like gonna find something out.
They weren't lying.
I don't know. I think it was just too much for them, and then just mentioning the swap thing was just.
We're getting a lot of text in at 78592 from listeners who are supporting you, by the way, Marissa.
Yeah.
So keep those coming. We're going to forward those to her after the segment so that she could read them all. But this is already going way different than we thought this call was going to be.
This is heavy.
So I don't know if the third question is going to be relevant still, because again, we write all the questions before we know the answers. But the third question was, how do I know this is really my biological mom? My parents who raised me are both shocked and know nothing about it. Do you have any proof?
That's still a valid question. I mean, valid question still.
We're talking right to her.
Like, what if this is still someone who's, I mean, she already lied about,
she made up a whole story on Instagram.
What did she say?
She wrote back, there are birth records that I had you, and we both have the same color blonde hair as I've shown you in the pictures I sent.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm ready for a DNA test, but it would also prove it as well.
Huh.
You're not
sorry.
ready, lady? What? Wait, what are you
She keeps
talking
saying
about?
I'm sorry at the end of every answer, so she clearly feels pretty bad.
But she shouldn't feel bad. You have a great life. Like, I mean, if she couldn't provide you with what you needed as a child.
Yeah, well said, Brooke.
I don't understand. So that means my parents are lying or something?
Or she's lying. I mean, somebody's not telling the truth in this situation. That's for sure.
Maybe trying to protect you. One party is trying to protect you from something. But let's go to the fourth question because we are running out of time here. It says, is there anything else that I should know about what happened? We like to leave it kind of open in general for them to fill in the blanks.
Well, thank God we did, since we didn't know what the hell was going on.
It's definitely taking a turn. But your mom wrote back. She said, there is obviously a lot to tell you, but I'm sure you're angry at me about how I handled it. I am getting older, though, and I just wanted to have a chance to get to meet my daughter and know you.
Okay.
She says, I don't expect you to forgive me, but I would love to meet up with you in person if you're willing.
I guess I just need some time to think about it. I mean, I'm curious too, but I have so many unanswered questions at this moment, even for my parents who raised me,
I know. It feels like you have a lot to deal with before you even think about meeting up with this woman who claims to be your biological mom.
Yeah.
Like, who's your dad then, too? Like, there's so many
But again,
unanswered questions
this is a woman
here.
who, like, we've tried to reach out to on Facebook and is clearly used to lying. We don't know if any of this is actually true, so I wouldn't necessarily come in with guns a-blazing.
I totally agree. I would come in super guarded. I mean, like I said, somebody's lying to you. My instinct would be this woman because you don't even know her. You would trust your parents more.
You need to bring your current parents with the biological mom and have them meet, and maybe something will become clear.
I mean, what does your birth certificate say?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it.
Go get it. We'll wait.
No, Jeff.
Okay. Maybe you come back with it later. But I'm sorry. I know this is a lot of information that was just tossed on you. We'll give you some time to process. But do you feel like maybe it helped get you a step towards closure?
I feel like I have a lot more questions, to be honest. I
mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I always think it opens everything up, doesn't close anything.
We'll stay in touch with you, and hopefully we can do a closure call update and figure out what's really going on if you do meet up with your biological mom, if she is your biological mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
all right.
I just want to give you a hug right now.
Give me some happy piano music to play us out, please.
No, don't do the piano. It's not needed. No, that's
okay, it's kind of
That's a little dramatic.
it's kind of tense.
Yeah.
All right,
that's dramatic.
It's a successful closure call.
Wasn't successful, Jeff, at all.
All right, well, it was a closure call.
Yeah.
And we got to play
with
piano.
zero closure.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey
And now it's another one.
in the morning. That's what you get when you email us for help.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
One woman just showed off the crazy world-traveling dream job you never realized that you wanted.
Ooh.
And yes, it involves working with billionaires. Plus, what's it like working in an office full of only Gen Zers?
Oh my gosh.
Well, one millennial boss just went viral on TikTok for his take on it, and it's absolutely hilarious. You're going to hear it all when we do a brand new
Tik Tok Click Shock.
coming up right now. Did everybody in studio shower today? Because I'm getting a real strong odor in here. It smells like...
Tik Tok Click Shock.
Oh. It is. It's TikTok Click Shock.
That makes sense.
Because you're so shocked at how many clicks that viral video is getting. We've got some of the biggest TikToks from the past week locked and loaded, so let's get right into it with your first TikTok Click Shock. It's from the lap of luxury.
Oh, I like that lap.
A lot of people dream of living on a fancy yacht and traveling the world, but that's just everyday life for one 24-year-old woman who recently went viral on TikTok. Her name is Emery Wallingrich.
Oh my God, she has a rich name.
I mean, she was born into it, obviously.
She's a full-time yacht stewardess based out of Florida.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like a flight attendant, but for yachts.
Cool.
Okay,
Otherwise known as a yachty.
Oh.
So
not a little yachty, just a yachty.
Just yachty.
Okay.
And she just started this position and shared that she makes $5,000 a month working for wealthy clients. And she's visited 7 countries so far while working on the job. Now, some people might hear that and think that's not a ton of money to make. Like, $5,000 a month, that's like 50 to 60 grand a year.
Yeah, but to do something you like, or if it's fun, you get to travel.
Yeah, and you're not paying for rent or anything because you're living on a boat.
Can you get tips, maybe? I don't know.
I'm sure they feed you.
That's what she says. All her accommodations, all her food, all her toiletries, everything completely free.
Oh,
nice.
So she saves a ton of money while she's working. And currently, she's working for a family aboard their 140-foot, 3-level mega yacht.
So cool.
They're going to be heading off to the Mediterranean soon.
But how could you like the people that you work for? I don't know. Are they likable? Can you be
if they let you bring people on,
yeah, maybe.
then they'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, here's what she does all day. She says she makes beds, serves drinks, brings out suntan lotion and towels for the family.
Oh my God.
And of course, runs their karaoke nights.
Oh.
But they have family, so they're still a lame family, is what you're saying. They have family karaoke nights.
There's nothing lame about karaoke.
Yeah,
Brooke.
you're asking the wrong
You better
person.
check yourself.
I forgot Jeff loves karaoke.
So she says overall it's a pretty easy job, and she's the second steward on the boat. The chief stewardess can make over 6 figures a year.
Whoa.
And most captains on these yachts make over 350 grand.
Dang.
You
But
could
it's
date
like-
the captain. Why you work there?
They
I
have
mean, you
to pay
would have
attention.
to. You would have to date the captain because how else are you having a dating life? You know,
I don't know when you stop at places.
So that's a hookup life.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
that that's a dating life.
I could see Alexis like, I snuck on a guy in Greece. Sorry.
Yeah.
Emery says she goes to bed when the family does, which is typically around 1 or 2 a.m.
What?
And then after 8 hours of sleep, she's back up working again.
Okay, sounds fine
like
to
a
me.
really good life.
I don't know.
She's tan.
Yep, she added, quote, if it sounds like a dream job, it is.
Ah, okay. I
Next
like that
stop,
she's
the
real
British
about it.
Virgin Islands.
Oh,
Hey.
That's a TikTok Click Shock. You're next.
Woo! TikTok Click Shock.
This one has over 14 million views and counting. It's from a millennial boss named Tommy Flame.
Shut
I
up.
hate him. I don't know why.
That really his name?
That's his name.
Is this going to be a story about crypto or something? Because it feels like it should be.
No.
Name's Tommy Flame.
Yeah.
You can see the flames on my arms.
He started a new activewear business.
Ah, there it is.
Active
It was either going to be
wear.
Flame Coin or
Yeah.
an energy drink.
And he only hired Gen Z employees to come work for him.
Okay.
And while
So we
some
could hit on him?
well, some
Yeah.
people might cringe at that idea, thinking like, "Oh my gosh, like only Gen Zers around you all day."
I've
That's
just
great to me.
I'm just
No offense.
cringing at Tommy Flame himself. But yeah, I like Gen Z. I think Gen Z is really fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But as far as like getting work done,
Yeah, I think that they're pretty good.
Define work done.
You know.
Tommy says he loves it, and he lets them sign their emails however they want to.
Okay.
So in his video, Tommy shared some of the most hilarious email sign-offs that he's gotten from his workers. One staffer wrote a very professional email and then signed it with "Hasta la pasta." That's from Jenny.
That's cute, Jenny. I like that.
The next one was from an employee named Joey who signed his email, "Thanks a lot," and under that wrote Joey, and then under that it says, "Don't cross me."
Oh,
Dang.
felt threatening.
Yeah.
Not quite like best regards, but
And that's
okay.
to his boss.
Yeah.
Dang.
Another employee ended her emails writing, "Do you have a quick 15 minutes? Talk soon, loser."
Oh.
Wow.
I'd love to call people losers. In
Yeah.
email.
I like this one from a guy who ends with, "You're the best boss ever, LOL JK."
Oh, JK.
That's funny.
And finally, one girl signs off her emails with, "Apologies for ever existing."
Oh.
That's Ann.
That's dark, Ann. Yeah. We need to get Ann into therapy.
So Tommy Flames says this obviously is all internal communications that he allows this. They
Now
would never send emails like that to any clients outside the company.
As far as he knows.
Outside the company, they're like TTYL.
Yeah.
But
It's just an emoji outside the company.
he does encourage them to keep it real and always keep it light and fun.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
That's good old Tommy Flames.
Well, you know what? Flame Boy's got a point.
Yep.
Flame on,
Flame
bros.
on. Those are your
TikTok Click Shock.
stories for the day.
Yeah.
See you in hell, losers. Phone tap is coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win, Brooks, Bucks.
We've got Ricardo from the podcast world on the phone right now. And I say that because when our producer asked Ricardo an interesting fact about himself, he said he's been listening to our show online for about 6 months now.
Oh, sweet.
And him being on the show at this moment is the most interesting thing that's ever happened to him.
Oh, I'm so glad that we get to be a part of that, Ricardo.
Ricardo, congratulations. You're interesting now.
Thank you. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
It's taking a long time, my friend, but we're here.
Dude, and after this, you can share this podcast onto your podcast.
He doesn't have a podcast.
Oh, I thought you said he was podcast.
I just meant podcast where that's where he knows.
He listens to the podcast.
Oh, okay, but you can still find this on the podcast.
We have to explain to Jose sometimes.
I was just thinking two podcasts
I plan on being like Jose. I plan on listening to myself after the show.
yeah, I do every day.
Jose wanted podcast inception.
Yeah, exactly. I was hoping.
All right, we're going to send Brooke out of the studio for this. You know how the game works, Ricardo. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. On this day in 2016, a woman from India became the oldest woman to ever give birth. How old was she?
102.
In NASCAR, what's the name of the vehicle that leads the warm-up lap before the race begins?
The point car?
What does FDA stand for?
Federal Drug Association.
Billie Jean King was the first female cover athlete for what famous magazine?
Sports Illustrated.
I'm going to give you one more. How many calories does the average person burn each hour while sleeping? 10, 25, or 50?
50.
Nice work, Ricardo. We're going to have Brooke come back into the studio, and let's get to know you a little bit. What do you do for work?
I'm an insurance adjuster.
Let's ask you a more interesting question. Are you married?
I have a fiance and a 2-year-old.
Oh, cute.
Oh, congrats, dude.
Wait, how did you propose?
At a really nice steak restaurant.
Oh, that's good.
Arby's?
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Actually kind of re-proposing again is going to be even bigger than the last time.
What?
Whoa.
Why?
Multiple.
Why? She had second thoughts, Ricardo?
No, it's not that. We decided that because of my career change, we probably should do it a little bit bigger this time.
Okay.
Oh.
I love it. That's exciting.
Better job, better
You sound like an
proposal.
awesome partner, my friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you could be $100 richer, too, for
No,
your,
I can't
your
give him
next,
my
next
money.
proposal.
Let's go.
Let's go, Brooke. Your turn. Your time starts now. On this day in 2016, a woman from India became the oldest woman to ever give birth. Wow. How old was she?
God, she was so old. I remember this. Was she 72?
In NASCAR, what's the name of the vehicle that leads the warm-up lap before the race begins?
Pacer.
What does
Car.
FDA stand for?
Food and Drug Administration.
Billie Jean King was the first female cover athlite for what famous
Tennis.
magazine?
Oh, for magazine? ESPN.
This is why you don't answer things before I'm done.
What?
A little too cocky with your answers there, Brooke. Let's go to the scoreboard and see how you did with Jose.
You know how they say we only use 10% of our brains? I think we only use 10% of our hearts.
Oh.
I only use 10% of my stomach. I can fit so much more in there. Ricardo, you got 2 correct today.
Okay, not bad.
Solid work.
Was a good game. Does Brooke want to give you $100 towards your next proposal?
I don't at all.
No, she doesn't. She got 3.
Apologies, Ricardo. She just beat you out today. Let's get these answers in. On this day in 2016, woman from India became the oldest ever to give birth at age 72.
Good job, Brooke. Good memory.
Ricardo, very bold with the 102-year-old guess. In NASCAR, the name of the vehicle that leads the warm-up lap before the race starts is the pace car.
We did give that to Brooke.
Okay.
She said pacer, then said pace car.
Yeah.
Hi, little one.
There's the kiddo.
Yeah, he came out.
The FDA stands for Food and Drug Administration. Billie Jean King was the first female cover athlete for the magazine Sports Illustrated.
She was a pro tennis player. Good job, Brooke.
And the average person while sleeping burns 50 calories an hour.
Wow. So I'm actually working out. The more I sleep, the healthier I am.
Keep trying to tell it to your doctor. I know. Now, Ricardo, unfortunately, can't give you any money here, but just for playing, you do get some Brooke and Jeffrey swag.
Yeah.
Woo, awesome.
Thanks for playing, man. We'll be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.